What's going on, guys? It's Professor Adjen back again for another Neural Cloud lesson. And for today, we will be reviewing the EN Tierlist updated up to Kuro. And a huge shout out to Cleista for preparing this well-presented tier list. So, tier lists are pretty much subjective. It varies from person to person. You may agree or disagree with this tier list and it's fine. Just take this with a big grain of salt. The main purpose of tier list is so that players have an idea on who are the best characters to invest in for long-term goal. Because you don't want to be wasting your resources for a unit that in the end is not really worth racing for. So, huge shout out again to Cleista. I will be posting the links in the description down below for this beautiful spreadsheet. So, let us read first the disclaimer for this tier list. As you can see here, we have some legends here. Units highlighted by a green mark is good for a starter, meaning a beginner-friendly character. The cyan one has a strong niche, meaning they are good in certain stages. The orange one requires investment. This one requires a fully max skilled or fully starred up. And then the purple one has good Arma Inscripta. The explanation here with the good Arma Inscripta is that units with a future Arma Inscripta upgrade that makes them much stronger. Think Mod 3 in Girls Frontline. I have not played Girls Frontline, but to my understanding, this Arma Inscripta is somewhat similar to a unique equipment in other gacha games. That is what I'm getting from this one. And this one is classified per class because yes, it is this is the best classification that the best ratings that you can do for the neural cloud units is rating them based on their roles or based on their class. So we have here the tier ratings. We have the EX, the S, A+, A, B, and C. So the tier definition here is that the EX is the best of the best. Is either completely irreplaceable or significantly better than every other character of a similar archetype. S, powerful and performs well in any team. A+, powerful in the right team but not necessarily good in all teams. A, decent. B, kinda mid. C, meh. Then, for the tanky class, the guard class, there are no EX tier characters. But we have the S tier characters here. We have Croc, Evelyn, and Yanni. Yanni is his name, right? Yanni is a trap, guys. Yes, he is a trap. He may look like a girl, but he is a boy. I at very first thought when I see Yanni, I thought she was a girl, but it turns out that he is a boy. So if you click on if you point the mouse in the characters here, there are already description on what they can do. For example, here for Croc, tanky generalist guard with a built-in taunt who remains relevant forever. One of your starter units. Also a mecha otaku and very cute. I cannot disagree more for this one because Croc is really gorgeous. Especially with our upcoming Battle Pass skin in the future. She's damn gorgeous. And also, Croc will stay relevant until now in CN server. Croc is still very powerful. So, it is not a waste of resources to invest on Croc. But the question now is, if you've already invested in Croc, will you still be investing for other tanks like Evelyn, like Yanni? For now, I believe maxing out Croc first is should be your main priority because resources is very scarce, especially for F2P players because F2P players don't refresh stamina, unlike the low spenders or the whales, where they have some spare resources to spend their gems for stamina refresh. A+ is Bonnie, very cute, very kawaii. She is kinda niche because she's highlighted with cyan here. Stacks massive shields but only in late game. So you may she's only probably pretty good in late game content. But as I've said, I believe Croc is already pretty good enough to last for the upcoming end game also. Next in the A tier, we have Simo, and then B tier, we have Sochun. I really like Sochun's design, but it turns out that she's not that really good. Although, in the upcoming future in the CN, Sochun will have Arma Inscripta. It says here that it makes her a lot tankier. Although its return on investment may not be as good as other units with upgrades available. Maybe Sochun's tier rankings will go up high once her Arma Inscripta comes out in global, but we still don't know when will it come. Now we move on to the sniper class. Now this one is updated up to Kuro. And man, Kuro is on the EX tier. Broken tier category in my honest opinion. Really strong single target sniper. And then we have Simo, Max. It's not Max. Earhart, Chansey, Lam, and Habol. I can attest to Chansey, Habol, and Lam, but I have not tested Simo, Max, and Earhart. So I'll just trust Cleista because Cleista played the CN server in the CN server, and most players that already played the CN version can already tell which units are really good or not. And take note, guys, that these units are all considering fully maxed out, max equipment with good algorithm set, max starred, max leveled, max breakthrough, max skilled. On the A+ tier, we have Fresnel, one of your starter characters in the game. And then sadly, the last on the list for the sniper is Octogen. Kinda niche, but still a B tier. And there are a lot of really good snipers in the game right now. As you can see, we have a lot of snipers. Comparing to the how many warriors we have? 3, 7, and then 3, 6, 9. We have 9 snipers comparing to 7 warriors. We move on to the warrior class. We have the S tier for we have Chelsea, Betty, Aki. Yes, they are all really good. I don't have Aki, but I always borrow an Aki friend to clear some of my vulnerability runs. So yes, they are in the top in global right now. Next we have B. Surprisingly, B is a pretty niche. She's a long range character. Yeah. But she is a hash rate based warrior, so it's hard to find a perfect pair for B because these three in the top are all physical based DPS characters, and B is a hash rate based character. Maybe you can pair B with a sniper hash rate like Habol or Kuro. Next we have Centoracy. Centoracy is at what tier? 8 tier. She will be getting an Arma Inscripta in the future. And attack based warrior with a focus on crowd control. Next we have Fern, kinda niche, and then we have the starter unit which is Sol, which is pretty bad. Yes. Next we go to the specialist. Now the specialist has 2 EX tier characters. I recently got Rise. This is Rise, guys. When I was summoning for Kuro, and when I bred her kit, I think that she is good. That is what my first impressions on her when I read her skill kit. Angela is already here. It's a given. It's already been proven that Angela is really darn strong. You just need to fully invest your resources on her because she's damn good. It's worth it. And then I might raise Rise because as I've said, when I bred her kit, when I got her from my summons on Kuro, her kit seems really darn good. It says here that she doesn't do much damage herself but adds so much damage that she easily carries her own weight. Probably the same as Angela, but you need to max her skills to level 10 also. Maybe both of these two are really good pair in your team. I might be trying to do a team composition with these two in the team. But for now, I'm still focusing on Angela and other characters. Next, the S tier, we have Banshee, Sakuya, and Dushibnaya. I don't see a reason to raise this other one unless they are your waifus. Because Angela alone carries the whole team with her amazing utility that she adds to the team. I think one specialist is already pretty good enough on your team unless you are using two teams in the vulnerability check to clear the stage. So we have here the S tier. Take note that I am not downplaying these units. It's just that Angela is just too good for the specialist class. We have here Banshee, Sakuya, Dushibnaya, and then we have here Willow. For the A plus tier, we have Antonina, Mai, and Abigail. And then we have here in the B tier, which is Groove and Ksenia. Moving on to the healer class, we have here Persicaria, Nanaka, and Florence in the S tier. All of these are really good. Persicaria, in my honest opinion, probably the best for F2P because you can get her already at max 5-star very easily. But once you brace Nanaka to 5-star, then Nanaka will probably outshine Persicaria. But they are still pretty good to have. Both of them in the team are pretty good. You might not die. But if you are going to choose one, it's hard. But maybe for it's just a waifu purposes only because Nanaka is more waifu than Persicaria in my honest opinion. Florence here is really good but she's not technically a healer. Although she belongs to the healer class. She can heal but that is not probably her main job. Her main job is the her buffing ability. Next we have here Jessie and Jin. Jin, right? For the A tier, you need some investment on Jin to be fully good. Next we have Imhotep, which has Arma Inscripta in the upcoming future. And then B tier Nan. On the A tier, on the C tier, we have Choco and Panakeya, which are really bad. Since Persicaria is free, you may not want to be investing on the below tier. Only these three are the units that are worth investing, in my honest opinion. That is nothing that I will do. I will only raise them these units here below here. Probably once I've already raised my main team or my secondary team. And if you don't have anything more to do, then probably you would be raising them in upcoming months. But for now, just focus probably on the units that can really help you with clearing contents. Anyway guys, that's it for me for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.